what's going on YouTube? We want to talk about this fight between Canelo and Jermell. I'm very disappointed in Jermell. I did say in my last video, I was going for him, but I didn't think he was going to win. I just felt that layoff was going to, was probably going to be a little bit, was probably going to affect him, and it did. I didn't order the fight. I basically watched it. I was having to go through different channels on Facebook, to see what I can. I got to watch, majority of the fight. From what I see, man, Jermell didn't come to win that fight, man. The whole time, this motherfucker was just, I don't know, man. I said before the fight, he showed way too much respect for Canelo. Way too much respect. I'm like, this motherfucker was just very starstruck. It seemed like I really just noticed, man. Every time he got around Canelo, it's like he was just starstruck. It's like he's like he looked up to Canelo, it's like he didn't come in to win that fight, man. He just came in for a fucking paycheck. And when I first heard about this fight, I'm like, he probably just took it for the money. I know he did. And it showed, cause during that fight, I'm like, this dude, this man, I think had a 4-inch height advantage over Canelo. He had I think he had a 4-inch height reach advantage, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm like, dude, you didn't utilize none of that shit. You didn't follow the Bivol game plan. You just Canelo out jabbed you, and he bullied your ass the whole damn fight, man. I thought, Charlo was supposed to have been the actual bigger man. I think he walks around, what did he say, 172 or something like that? And I know, in between, I forgot what round it was. I think it was 10 or 11. Derrick James kept telling this dude, you need to go after this dude, man. You need to be first. And it's like, man, he I'm like, this dude really didn't come to actually win, man. He just came for a check. And Canelo pretty much dominated, and I was shocked that the fight even went that long, because I predicted a 10th. I think I predicted a 10th round stoppage. I don't think Canelo, personally, I don't think he's going to beat Benavidez. Matter of fact, I don't think he beats Andrade. I don't even think he even beats Morrell. He said after the fight, he don't give a fuck who he fights. So he said, I don't fucking care. So, all right, if that's if Benavidez gets past Andrade, that's if. I think a lot of people overlooking Andrade, but if Canelo, if Andrade does get past, if Benavidez does get past Andrade, Canelo, he better fight him next. So now you man strip that motherfucker, because he's been He's been picking and choosing who he wants to fight for years. So that's what that's all I'm gonna say about Canelo. But Jermell, he's after the fight, I'm like, this man over here smiling and shit, and I'm like, oh, dude, like this dude, I'm like, this man over here smiling, he was like, he's happy that, oh yeah, I went 12 rounds basically with his idol, because Canelo is like an idol to him. So this, he talking about going back to 154. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if he beats Tim Tszyu. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Because he is coming back down 2 weight classes. I'm like, he gonna end up losing that. He is gonna lose some of that muscle mass, and I mean, I don't want him to look. I don't want him to basically do the same thing Roy Jones did when he fought Tarver. Because I mean, in my opinion, I believe that's what's gonna happen. And then he talking about he want Terrence Crawford. At this point, man, I see Crawford beating the shit out of this dude. So, that's if Crawford. I know Crawford, has been saying he wants Canelo Alvarez. But we'll see. I mean, I don't know the situation between Crawford and Spence, with the rematch. But we shall see. I mean, like I said, I'm glad he watched. I'm glad he ordered this damn fight. Jermell really, really disappointed me. And I mean, we'll see. We'll see what he does after this, and we'll see what Canelo does after this. I mean, Canelo needs to fight the winner of Andrade and Benavidez. I'm not going to say it's going to be Benavidez, because Andrade. Andrade is a very good fighter, even though he's the decisions he's been making. He makes some very, very, very dumb decisions. But Canelo better fight the winner of that fight. If not, they need to strip this dude for real. But that's all I got for this aftermath of the Charlo Canelo fight. I'm very disappointed, and I don't think this is really going to help Jermell in his so-called stardom. I believe it's really gonna hurt him, because I don't think ain't nobody gonna buy. I don't think anybody's really gonna buy a Jermell Charlo pay-per-view. I mean, if he does fight on pay-per-view, again. So, whoever watch this video, hey, let me know what you think. All right, peace.